If you want to get your workout in at the gym, there are a few things to remember. Always wear a mask. Make sure you're 6 feet away from the person closest to you. And always make sure to sanitize equipment. According to the Knoxville Homeless Management Information System, as of January 2019, 7,467 people were experiencing homelessness here in Tennessee. In Knox County, 4% of people make up that number. It's been over 40 years since the entire Student Code of Conduct was revised. And since then, there have been a number of discriminatory acts and incidents of hate speech here on UT's campus. On November 4th, the Big Orange Food Pantry opened their doors to any UT students, staff, or faculty who may be in need of emergency food assistance. Despite the restraint of COVID, Abigail Brumfield and many others decided there was a need for an on-campus pantry.
In the Office of the Dean of Students, have a program called Big Orange Meal Share, and that program was really our entry point into conversations around food insecurity.
Abigail Brumfield is the Interim Assistant Director for Outreach and Initiatives in the Office of Dean of Students.
And once we got the green light, we found a location and then started to scaffold and put things together on how we were gonna make this thing happen.
The process to accessing the pantry is very simple.
We have an order form, and it's specifically based on individual or family, but the person will indicate what they want and our team will fill it for them. So when they get there, they'll show their vol card. Okay, great, you're order number 43. And then a volunteer will go back and get order number 43 and bring it up.
Ashley Anderson is a weekly volunteer for the pantry. She explains what this work means to her.
It's been great to have the opening of this pantry this fall so that anyone can come here, whether you need food or if you want to volunteer and kind of be involved in that movement.
The pantry is open on Wednesdays and Fridays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. And luckily it is located in the heart of campus, Grieve Hall, which makes it easily accessible to everyone. For UT Today, I'm Jessica Davis. Now, a year into the COVID-19 pandemic, people are starting to adjust to the new normal. The Chancellor Family YMCA is making sure their members are having a clean and safe gym experience.
We have so many safety and, cautionary procedures in place right now.
Becca Grace is the VP of Marketing for the YMCA of East Tennessee. She says the Y is taking those extra steps to ensure the safety of their members.
We have some physical barriers in place, so we have plexiglass shields between cardio equipment. We're cleaning high touch point areas constantly. We also have air filtration systems in the building. These are commercial grade air filtration systems that are built for sports facilities and gyms.
If you want to get your workout in at the gym, there are a few things to remember. Always wear a mask. Make sure you're 6 feet away from the person closest to you. And always make sure to sanitize equipment. YMCA member Allison Procup was a little hesitant when gyms reopened.
I was a little nervous at first, especially because the cases were increasing. So I made sure to wear my mask and would go to places that I knew other people would be wearing masks too.
But now with less fear, she's taking more precaution.
I'm sure to wipe everything down really well after I'm finished. And I hope everyone's doing the same.
For UT Today, I'm Jessica Davis. Haircuts, food, and clothing. CareCuts provides these resources every week to those who are homeless or less fortunate.
I see them as they become homeless because I volunteered under the bridge for Maxine Rains years ago. And that's where it started, my passion.
Marty Baker is the founder and CEO of CareCuts. She says once she noticed clients were only leaving with a haircut, she had to do more.
We want to help them with hygiene and get their hair cut and get them new clothes so they can move forward.
According to the Knoxville Homeless Management Information System, as of January 2019, 7,467 people were experiencing homelessness here in Tennessee. In Knox County, 4% of people make up that number. The population consists of working families and individuals, many living in cars, parks, motels, and some even under bridges. This operation wouldn't be possible without volunteers. Janice Jones has been volunteering with CareCuts for nearly 4 months, and she says if she could give all her time to volunteering, she would.
Each and every one of us could be in this scenario. We can never come in here thinking that this is not going to happen to me, because that's lies and deceptions. It can. And just to be able to help somebody else, I'll take all the time I need to do so.
Clients like Pastor Mann are one of many people who appreciate all that CareCuts does.
It feels good when people just take their time out to be of service, to help others. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about when it say, love thy neighbor as you love thyself. This is loving thy neighbor. You know, and I appreciate that.
Donations are accepted every Monday through Saturday. If you're wanting to become a volunteer, you can visit carecutsnox.org/volunteer for more information. For UT Today, I'm Jessica Davis. The Student Government Association at the University of Tennessee has given a call to action to the entire student body.
It's time. It's time. It's time.
On October 26th, SGA released a statement demanding equality for all students, staff, and faculty. SGA President Carmen Jones explains why this change is needed more now than ever.
We basically revised our student code, we revised the preamble, and we revised the harassment clause on discrimination and counting it as a form of discrimination and unwelcoming conduct.
It's been over 40 years since the entire Student Code of Conduct was revised, and since then, there have been a number of discriminatory acts and incidents of hate speech here on UT's campus.
Once the blackface incident happened, along with the series of incidents that have happened before that and after that, and even this semester and over the summer, there was a need for that.
Vice Chancellor of Student Life, Frank Cuevas, explains the hurdles the administration has gone through to make these changes.
The state of Tennessee has a very clear definition of harassment of what can and cannot be changed. So in response to that, looking at and have incorporated a discrimination clause into harassment. I'm committed to getting the code changed. I'm committed to incorporating the elements that we've shared with our students about making the code more inclusive, making the code more student-centric, so that we can then be able to lay that on top of all the other things that we're doing on our campus to really make our campus much more welcome.
The Student Government Association are demanding these changes for January 2021. And for Carmen Jones,
I'm not leaving my term without something being done.
For UT Today, I'm Jessica Davis.